Today's Photoshop tutorial, we're going to learn a little bit more or reuse the quick selection tool. I also want to introduce you to one of the removal tools and have you try that out as well. Okay, first thing that we want to make sure we do is go to Window, Workspace, and make sure we're either on Photography or you can hit Reset Photography. That puts everything in the panels for you in the right spots. Okay, open up the picture of the two ice cream cones on the polka dotted background. First thing we're going to do is review with the quick selection tool. Now remember, the quick selection tool looks like this. We're not using object, we're using quick selection tool. So this is a review. Okay, when you have the quick selection tool, remember you have your plus and your minus up here at the top. And then you can change the size of your circle by using the bracket keys next to the P key. Okay, so go ahead and make your circle about this size. Go inside the first ice cream cone and just click. I think it's easier to click than to drag. You can zoom in and get real particular if you wish to get this little tiny thing at the top. Okay, next, you have this part selected. So now what we're going to do is make it a different color than white. You can choose any color that you want. You're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Hue, Saturation. When you have the hue and saturation up, you're going to first slide the hue slider to the right or the left. And this will slightly change the color of your ice cream cone. Pick any color you want. I'm going to go with like purple color. Then you need to slide the saturation to the right at least, I'd say 40 or more points. You can go all the way to the right if you want. Okay, very good. Done with that, hit the OK button. Now you have to get the marching ants off so that we can select the next ice cream cone. So to get the marching ants off, hit Control D as in deselect. Okay, ice cream cone number 2. I'm going to make my circle a little bit bigger. I still have the plus selected. So I'm going to go ahead in this second ice cream cone and start clicking. I'm going to make the circle a little bit smaller here to get the tippy top. Okay. All right, same step. We're going to go to Image, Adjustments, and Hue Saturation. Okay, now we're going to pick a different color. Pick something other than what you did for your first one. I'm going to go with a green and boost that saturation to at least 40 something or more. Hit OK. All right, hit Control D to deselect. All right, looks good. Now, the last part of the tutorial, I want you to try one of the removal tools, okay? There's lots of removal tools in Photoshop, but today we're going to be using the tool here. Let me move it. Okay, this is the Spot Healing Brush tool. Looks like a Band-Aid purse, okay? How this tool works is it has a circle. You want to make sure that that circle is larger than the polka dots, okay? So we're going to remove some of the polka dots in the back of this photo. I want you to remove maybe 10 polka dots, okay? You're going to put this over and simply push the button. Now, this tool works well with this background. Not all removal tools are the same. This one is just working well for this particular situation. Do not remove all the polka dots, just any random 10 or 12 that you see, okay? I just want to make sure you know how to do it, but leave some of them there. Okay, this looks pretty good. Okay, when you've finished with the two ice cream cones and removing some of the dots in the background, you're going to want to save it as a copy. So go to File, Save as a Copy. We always save as a copy in this class. When you get here, go ahead and title it like Edited Cones or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It has to be a JPEG file, JPEG. If it's not a JPEG file, please switch it to B1 so I can grade it in Google Classroom. Go ahead and save it to your desktop and hit Save. Okay, then go ahead and hit OK here on your JPEG options. All right, then upload that photograph file to Google Classroom for Turnitin.